And y'all back with another iconic car. 1966 Ford Mustang. Beautiful car. Stay tuned. Take you on the test drive. Take her down the street and get her up on the rack. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it. So like I said, we got a 66 Mustang. Beautiful car. Finished in that springtime yellow with a black interior. I think the yellow shows very well. Might be a little more vibrant on camera than it is in person, but a beautiful car. Starting off with the front, looking at the windshield. Windshield is in great condition. No cracks, no rock chips or anything like that. It is badged as a 289 car, and it is a 289 car. Looks like we got new decals running down the side. Emblems are where they're supposed to be, and we do have new tires. They're just the stock size 14s, 195, so just your stock size tires, but they are brand new. All four corners match. Body seems to be in pretty good shape. Again, I'll point out as much as I can see that might possibly be wrong, but no dents or cracks or any rust or pit that I'm seeing on the sides. Trim looks very good. Checking out the roof itself. Again, the paint seems to be in very solid condition. Not seeing any type of chips or bubbling that needs to be pointed out. Looking down the side of her, she appears to be pretty straight. Don't see any waves or anything. Rear glass is solid as well. No cracks or rock chips of any kind. And looking at the trunk, again, paint is in pretty good condition. Probably say it's probably about 7.5 to an 8. A little bit over driver's quality for sure. Chrome looks good around the tail lights and the bumper itself. I'm not seeing any dents in the bumper, also not seeing any rust. And we'll check out the rest of the car underneath, but it looks like they did a good job painting underneath the chrome bumper as well. Checking down the driver's side. Again, she looks to be pretty straight. I'm not seeing any bubbling or waves. Chrome trim going around the top half is nice. Definitely a well-kept car. Beautiful for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and well, let's look at the hood before I pop it. Hood appears to be in good shape as well. I'm not seeing any rock chips, no dents or anything. Got two little holes there and one there. Little tiny bit misaligned. You can tell by the paint right there. But other than that, definitely in good shape. Checking out the front. Again, paint is very nice all the way around. Chrome looks good. Not seeing anything to point out there. And the bumper itself, no cracks or anything like that. Beautiful car. Let me see if I can pop this up with one hand. Hood opens super easy. It's been well maintained. You don't hear any creaks or anything. Checking out underneath the hood. Again, paint shows beautiful. Again, it's a 289 car, no AC, power brakes and power steering. Very clean engine bay, no rust. We got a new, looks like a new strut brace. Got a kill switch on the battery, new radiator, and brand new master cylinder and booster. But overall, again, just a super clean engine bay. Go ahead, grab the keys. Actually, I think, yep. Pop the trunk. Very clean trunk inside. Again, we'll look at the floor pan, the trunk pans and everything once it's actually underneath. New gas tank, I can clearly tell, but pans themselves, excellent condition, no rust or anything to point out. Go ahead and check out the interior. The interior has been refreshened at some point in time. You could just tell by how clean the leather is, as far as how dark it is. There's no discoloration or anything. Seats are perfect back here, no rips, no tears. Manual windows. Got a little rip back there. It's just vinyl. It's, over time, you know, it heats up and it gets brittle. Headliner is good, no sagging. Carpet looks nice. At some point in time, that was replaced as well. You can just tell by how dark it is again. Door panels are in good shape. I don't have any rips or tears or any type of warping to point out. Driver seat, no rips, no tears. Dash is in good condition. No cracks to point out, no warping. Console and everything. Mileage reads 76,940. All right, let's go ahead. Jams are nice and clean. Did a very well job maintaining, and pretty sure it's been repainted at some point in time in the last 60 years, but they did a really good job. And I would assume the door seals are new. Normally the chrome, you'll start seeing some type of pitting or scratches, and this looks beautiful. Both sides. Passenger door panel, no warping or anything to point out there. Eventually, you probably would need new weather seals. I can just tell by some of this is fraying off. And I'd take a random guess that they didn't take them off when they painted it. But something minimal. Again, carpet is in very good condition. And passenger seat, same as the others. No rips, no tears, no cracking of any kind. Very, very nice interior. So stay tuned. We'll go ahead and get on that. Go ahead and do the test drive on the 66 Mustang. Go ahead, fire her up. It's a cold start, fires right up. Left turn signal, right turn signal. I can see the headlights are on. I can see them reflecting in the front. Don't see any dash lights. Wipers work. No radio. We'll check to see if any of the gauges work, what's coming up. Mileage reads 76,940. Windows and everything are manual, so we don't need to check those. No AC. Let's go ahead and test her out. $289 car, so definitely enough to move this little thing. If you watched any of the Mustang videos, you know that I'm not a super big fan. They just feel like super small cars to me, but you can't discount how fun they are to throw around. Again, like I said, any amount of power in these is gonna feel like it's moving. Speedometer is working. Not seeing anything on the voltage or the temp, but shifts feel smooth. Let's test out the brakes. Brakes are solid. Pedal feels a little bit soft, but stopping with zero issues. I'm not to the floor or anything like that. Get past these cars and these trucks, test out the alignment. Alright, let me get in the middle of the road. Hands off the wheel. She's tracking straight, but the wheel itself obviously is not cocked right. So it probably does need some form of an alignment. And that's how much leeway I got in the steering wheel as well. Suspension feels solid. I'm not sure if we got new shocks on here or not, but I'm not bouncing all over. And I'm not getting that sticking feeling, like when the shocks don't rebound. So Give her a little bit of gas. Up to about 40. As you can see, like I said, this 289, I'm pretty sure it's been gone through at some point in time, but super solid, sounds good. Throttle response is good. I do feel like this transmission wants to kick down. I'm not sure. Once we get it on the rack, we'll see if this was a stock or if it's been replaced. But I do feel like it's kicking down every chance that it gets. Upshifts, like I said, are super smooth. I'm gonna let off the gas and it just downshifted there. And give it some gas. And there's another one. So definitely a fun car to drive. If Mustangs are your thing, you can toss this thing around and have a sufficient amount of fun. So stay tuned. I'm gonna go ahead and get her on the rack and we'll check it out, see how it looks under. We got the 66 up on the rack. Starting with the rear bumper looks nice and clean. Chrome is good. No cracks or dents or anything to point out. Paint underneath is solid. Looks like we got a new gas tank. At some point, a newer gas tank, shall I say. Underneath looks super clean. Some point in time they probably coated the rear end. As we keep moving, trunk pans as well as the floor pans look super solid, as well as the frame. No issues here, no patchwork, no rust, no holes to point out. Very solid underneath. Just came off the test drive. No signs of any leak from the transmission or the oil pan. We got drums at all four corners. New radiator, I can tell from the bottom. No signs of any leak from the radiator or anywhere else. Checking out the front. Again, paint underneath looks solid, as well as the chrome. Moving down the passenger side, we got brand new tires at all four corners. 195 70/14s. Underneath is relatively clean. Again, paint is solid. No signs of any body work. So it looks like they did a really good job with the paint job. As far as covering everything, looks like it was painted taken apart, so that's always a plus. Wheel wells are solid. Again, looks like a new stripe kit as well. Chrome is good underneath on both sides. Very solid. All right, you interested in this 66 Mustang? Make sure you give us a call, 256-801-4409. Check us out at Rolling Museums on Instagram and the website. As always, we appreciate you watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe below.